'cause I need it. Do I need it to go wrong? Polarized inherent pain pumping through my veins. Eyes in flames, call my name. I freeze, I burn, I blame. I love, I hate the same. I embrace the side of me, I only fuel the fire. But is it wrong for me to fight against the balance of my power? History in halves, one brain. I will break the chain.
From doing that for the first time. Oh, I love it. I love it.
I love, I hate the same.
Like to know where you learned wingdings. Oh, what the fuck, man? That's bullshit, you know it.
I came up short today. Feels like I fell
Holy
a
shit.
1,000 times. Nothing but doubt to flood my mind.
Holy shit.
'Cause sometimes it's hard to remember why
Suck.
I ever started
Riken.
racing
And thank you
with
for the
my
follow, Zach.
dreams. A restless December, feeling I was meant for more than I believed. I'll never surrender, rather try and fail and fall 1,000,000 times. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I know as close as I am now, I will struggle, I will shout. There's no stopping, there's no doubt. I'm on my way. There's no stopping, there's no doubt. I'm on my way.
Holy shit. Alright, so, sorry to catch you up. I've been
Swear I
walking
meant
around
to do this.
like a dummy, trying to find this
I'm
character.
told that
All I had
love
to do
would
was stand in that
never
stationary spot.
lie.
That's
Where my
specific.
head has met my heart
Stationary
and
spot.
they are
There's
beautifully
only one
lined.
video and it's in frickin' Japanese.
Sometimes
That
it's
has
hard
this.
to remember
Right?
everything I've done that's brought me to this space. I started with embers, now a raging fire is
Hello, folks. Oh, welcome in to my first afternoon stream in probably months. Oh, maybe a little bit longer than that, because I think I burned out before I tried to do, before I got hired last, so welcome. No super streams today, nothing to worry about there. Just me kind of testing the waters with games that I know I like and seeing how it hits. Hopefully it hits well, and we'll see if we can expand a little bit more on it. So, not a lot between yesterday and today. Job search as usual. Did some deep cleaning today around the house. Cats were cats. Morning routine is more or less the same. Not a lot to even really note, to be completely honest. Hope everybody's having a good day wherever they're at, be it at work. And while I don't support get yourself in trouble, I appreciate it if you do decide to show up while you're on your work day. Do know work be working, so I am a-okay if you do decide to spend your time with me today. Thank you. That being said, we're here today for two things. First off, we're going to get a little bit of Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis out. We're going to try and progress with some story content, and then at some point between now and 2 o'clock, we're going to try and do some Magic Arena. Oh, what the heck? Did I just... Hey! Yeah, did I just get a follow or something? Well, hello and thank you. Monkey aim. Well, I appreciate it, thank you. Still getting set up, so I apologize if I didn't catch that right away. Did they already leave? Yeah, looks like that's the case. Oh well. Oh, wait, there we go. Hello, Monkey Aim. How are you doing today? Thank you for joining in, for following, and for being in the chat. Looks like this is already working out well, so I am a little bit hyped. Hey, 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 whoa. Everybody, don't calm yourselves. Don't everybody jump on the train at once. I might not know what to do with myself. Alright, so let's cut the pleasantries. Let's get right to the game. I'm not exactly sure where I am with this edition. I'm playing Ever Crisis in 3 different places, this being one of them. So progression is a little bit cloudy for me in terms of story progression. But thankfully, since I am obviously a little bit more serious about this game, I know what I'm getting into. So we're not going to be too lost here. That being said, let's get right into it, shall we? So, up, and burp. And we're just going to go ahead and turn the volume on for this. And then maximize. We are good to go. So it's been a while, like I said. I'll probably be behind on a couple of events because I only played them on my iPad. However, we should still be good. So has anybody who's in the chat right now, has anybody played Ever Crisis yet? Oh, I'm not the only one, or well, my partner's not the only one who gets it, but there's a going theme going around here, or going motto, I guess. And that being, it is not a stream until we get a goat scream. I haven't gotten to hit one of those off in forever. Oof. That is a good sign, folks. That is a good sign. Let's I mean, there we go. Just took some time because we got to do a quick update. So like I said, anybody getting into Ever Crisis right now? Anybody really enjoying Ever Crisis at all? I know I am myself. Like I said, I'm playing it on 3 platforms. If that doesn't tell you anything. But yeah. I am playing it on my computer through an emulator, on my phone, and also on my iPad. And if anybody's not into it, yeah, it is a gacha game, but it is not like your traditional gacha game where you're basically pulling for everything. If anybody here has ever played Final Fantasy Opera Omnia, you're probably more acclimated to what Ever Crisis is going to be like. Ever Crisis has you pulling for weapons, primarily. Weapons and outfits, I think. And everything outside of that is craftable. Everything outside of that is obtained through other means, such as events, or through exchange. So, like, and mining's not the right word, farming for certain items, and then redeeming those items for equipment of some sort. The characters are obtained automatically, so you don't have to pull for characters, which is awesome in my books. Pulling for characters is like one of my most dreaded things about gacha games. Oh, cool. Thank you so much, Monkey. I really appreciate that. That's really cool. I've not seen that that bit theme thing before. And we're just gonna okay. Don't make me put a cooldown in for that. There's lots of ghost streams for you. Okay. That'll be enough to set us up for a little while. Oh, I love that Sephiroth outfit. I really do. I don't like Cloud's event outfit at all, but Sephiroth is pretty badass. Okay. Yes, I know. I have to catch up on stuff. So there is a Halloween event, but right now what we're going to try and do is get caught up on as much story content as possible. So that way we can kind of get fleshed out. A gacha game that doesn't require pulling for characters. Yeah, like I said, it's very Dusk Maiden. Also, thank you for tuning in and coming into the chat. Yes, like I mentioned, is very much like Opera Omnia in that respect, that you're not pulling for characters, and to me, that allows you to really kind of be a little bit more flexible with your kitting. And with that, I mean like your weapons layout, how you deal with materia, for example, and all your other stuff. You know what? I will take a second and I'll actually expand on that a little bit. Once I get all my stuff out of the way here. There we go. Alright, so let's go into our party. I think this is like an autofill party that I put in not too long ago. Yeah, looks like... Alright, so you'll notice here, this is your base equipment here. Actually, it's not even really tracking my my cursor. Let's see if we can get that going. Pardon me. There we go. Alright. Is it going to show it? No? Oh, there it is. So, you have your base equipment here. You have outfits, limit break, 3 materia, and then 2 pieces of equipment, but that's not everything. So, you go into somebody's profile proper. And There we go. And you can't really see it as much here. Let's just... I don't want to take away the chat, but there's an expansion on that. Just to the right of your materia, there will be 3 unlockable portions, which unlock as you upgrade your primary weapon here. And then you have your sub-equipment, which basically means that as you increase your character level, I believe, or the level of your main weapon, I can't remember which, you get to add in other pieces of equipment, and it doesn't necessarily need to be this character's equipment either. In the sub-equipment, you can basically put anything in there that isn't already equipped to a member of your party. What this means is that everything about this is completely customizable, and you're more or less responsible for kitting your character out entirely, which means that there's less of this like Final Fantasy Brave Exvius type deal where whether or not you're competitive in a sense of progression or in terms of beating like daily monsters or event monsters or something like that is entirely more, or well, it's more up to you than it is up to whether or not you pull the right character, you are in time for an event, or in all of the draws that you make, you get the exact right one. Because, for example, in Brave Exvius, not only is it just you're hoping for a character, you're hoping for the right version of a character. And then on top of that, you're hoping that you get the materials to level that character up, or to upgrade that character to a certain tier. You don't really have that as much with this, and I think it's much better for that. That's just me. So as an example, let's go over to enhance here. We'll give you an idea of what you need in order to upgrade your equipment. And how you go about it. So let's choose this. Yeah, it really allows you, Dusk entirely. It gives you the ability to put more control, more agency to the player. And it also gives more agency to the player if they want to spend the money, which I think is super important too, because at the end of the day, it's really important to not force people into a gambling scenario. So we're here at the equipment enhancement page here. There's 4 sections. So you have level, enhance, which enhances the equipment's level, so raw level. Then you have the uncap level, which increases the maximum level. And we'll go ahead and do that now, because I'm here, why not? And then there's rarity, which upgrade rarity, and then overboost. Upgrade the rarity means, so you see how in here there's, you can't really see it, but there's a star level, and that is the rarity of that particular piece of equipment. 1 star being the lowest rarity, and I think, oh goodness, I think it goes up to like 10 stars in total. And there's 5 stars, but then as you go into overboost, which is the first bit, so upgrade rarity is the first bit that you can do. Once you get up to 5 stars, then you go into what's called overboost. Hey, Starberry, thank you for joining in. No worries, no worries. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. So quick shout out, as everybody can see, Starberry will be streaming tonight at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And thank you very much, Starberry. Super, super, super appreciate it, and I appreciate you. That's awesome. 2 follows and a sub renewal. Today's already looking much better. So yeah, like I was saying, so you have your upgrade rarity, and then you have your overboost, and that's basically how you get above 5 star. So each of these yellow stars here will become red each time you overboost. And doing that increases the abilities of the weapon and also increases the level and stats of the weapon. Everything you get in order to do this is entirely obtainable through questing, entirely obtainable through going through events and using energy. Now, while this might be, well, okay, Kenny, we've been through this before. Anything where you're limited by energy is just a push to buy more energy. You would be right. Same with any of the consumables that are shown here. These two here for the uncapped level, you can go and just buy them if you buy the in-game currency and you're impatient. However, for anybody who has a focus on free-to-play like myself, you just mill through them. Honestly, since the game's released on my iPad, I've not run out of energy yet. I've run out of patience first. Or I've had other stuff I've needed to do and I've had to put it down. I've not run out of energy yet. And I know I will. It will happen. I have patience. In some cases, you don't have a choice. Like, with a game like this, you don't have a choice at all. So it's either be patient or you spend a bunch of money. And I can't do the spending a bunch of money thing, and I wouldn't on a game like this anyway. So the energy system is let's go back here because I think I've talked enough about the equipment. I think I've gotten my point across. Your max energy goes up as your level goes up, like most gacha games. However, your dailies, like your daily missions and your daily tasks, often come with the energy refreshment items. And like I mentioned, I've yet to run out of energy by virtue of doing tasks. I've literally, like I said, I've either gotten distracted with something else or I've had to put it down to do something else. Or I just got impatient. I've legitimately not yet run out of energy. They've just been throwing these items at me like crazy. Now, again, that does require you to go through the tasks in order to get these items. But honestly, they're pretty much not all, like, difficult. Like, there's a bunch here that I can't redeem at all in the gift box. They're these stamina tonics, by the way. You get them for just damn near anything you do in game, like damn near anything. And it's pretty good. I have zero complaints about that. Where do I? Oh, do I have a featured thing to do? Yes, I do. We're gonna go ahead and close this because we know what's coming up, or I know what's coming up anyways. No special. That's the feature. This is the Halloween stuff. Do I have tickets though? I do have tickets. Let's go ahead and do an example of a poll for our new followers. Show you guys what this is about. Also, one of the best gacha pull animations ever, hands down, bar none. Absolutely one of my favorites. Like, yeah, buddy. Alright. Time to kick your ass. We go ahead and click. Oh. That kills people. Oh, yeah. All 7 fever. Aw. Not my favorite character to get a legendary for, but I will need it later, so I will take it. Another good thing about this game with the gacha pulls is you're not going to run into duplication too much. There is a switch that you can turn on. Alright, I'm worky-lurky because Tom, but I'm listening, so if you need me, just let me know. I love you too, Star. Thank you for tuning in, and I will let you know if there's anything you need to really tune in for. But yeah, what was I saying? Crap, I just broke my chain of thought. I completely... Oh, yeah, right? Like, that's pretty awesome. Oh, yes, so duplicate items. In the menu, so in the settings for the game, you can flip on a switch, so that way you don't actually have to deal with duplicates manually on your own. Basically, you can set it so that way when duplicates come through, they automatically convert into this item, which is a consumable for doing that overboost thing that I was telling you guys about earlier. I mean, yes, you do have to manually do that, because I would imagine some people might want to keep duplicates for kitting purposes, but in my uses, I would never really need duplicates for anything. I get enough pulls on the regular to never really have to worry about that. And I think each character has something crazy like 6 or 7 or more weapons per. Really? This guy again? Ugh. See, there's an example right there. So I just duplicated that, and because it's a legendary, I get 200, which means that I automatically, because I just duplicated that exact pull, I get to overboost that item now, because it takes exactly 200 to do so. So, pretty cool, right? I mean, a lot of people complaining that Ever Crisis is a gacha game, and if anybody was expecting anything different, I mean, I think they're out of their minds. But for a gacha game, this is about as painless as it's gonna get without being something like, oh god, what's the name of the game? Genshin Impact, which is like basically Breath of the Wild with gacha elements. And come at me about that, I don't even care. I remember answering that once, and I think I got that person like so incensed. It was I think somebody had asked me once, like, have you ever played Breath of the Wild? And I'm like, no, I've already played Genshin Impact. Oh yeah, they got so angry at me. Another thing to note here with the gacha pull animation is you can tell the rarity, the max rarity you're going to get in the pull based on how that animation goes down. So let's say you end up with only doing that one, you know I'm only going to get a purple. Or the max is a purple. Again with the duplicates, and because these again are lower rarity duplicates, you'll notice I get less item parts for them, or weapon parts for them. So, yep. Let's run all our tickets out, especially those ones. So those ones are like nothing tickets. Doot, 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 doot. Bump, bump. Let's see what we're in for this time. Oh. We're gonna get a legendary, I think. Yeah, buddy. Alright, let's see what we're in for this time around. For Barrett, I think. Yeah, another character I didn't get around to using all that much in this game, but still like it. Is that Tifa? Yeah. So, as a Final Fantasy VII fan and like pretty much current obsessor, I think the way they glowed up Tifa in the remake is absolutely amazing. Way more, like a way deeper character. and I thoroughly enjoy it. Like, Tifa is a much more mature and a much deeper character in Remake. Alright, let's see. So, these are our, basically, the stamp card settings. So, actually, let me talk about the stamp card. So, in featured draws, which is basically for your events, you're going to be looking at getting to choose first off your wish list, which is basically, I think it's something like 6 weapons you get to pick from the entire catalog that have a higher pull rate as a result of you putting them on the wish list. Now, the higher pull rate is very, very minimal, but it's still the idea of getting to choose what those higher pull rates are. And then you have the stamp card, which is you can choose 4 items on a stamp card, and each time you pull from the featured, which is like a banner anywhere else, you can put it to you that way. If you pull the banner here, as you pull, I think you do a 10 draw, you can get a random amount of stamps, which I think is like 1 to 4 each time, and it's completely random. And it shows, so square 6, square 12, so every 6 that you get for the first 2, and then 12 going forward, you get an item off of this list. Usually you want to put the event items or the banner items on here because, well, to be completely honest, the pull rates on the featured stuff are kind of atrocious. So, let's go ahead and give you guys an example of what putting stuff on the stamp card is like. So we only got 1 stamp. Boo earns. So this is our stamp card. As we get stamps, we go across, and then it goes up to a maximum of 3 pages, I think. Oh yeah, banner rates are usually better though, like the term better is like very insignificant. It's one of those where it's like, yeah, sure, 0.009% is better than 0.005, I guess. That being said, I'm still not holding my breath. Alright, let's see what we're looking at here. Okay, we got 1 legendary. And it's for Cloud. Could it be event item? It is old event item. It's still good, though. I promise, it's still good. There's an ability that comes with this sword that's is really good. At least for like early game type stuff, which I'm in on this, so ooh, and that's the event item. At a very low rarity. Yikes. Okay, that's not the bandage sword I'm used to as far as Cloud's concerned. What is this, like Halloween meets Cyberpunk? I'll take it though. Getting an event item that isn't legendary is pretty good. Means upgrade. It's kind of like getting a low level Pokemon, allowing you to like evolve it your way essentially. It's good. It's good. All right. So, yeah. Let's see if we can get that first row stamped. That's going to be the aim here, and then we can move on to content. Like, actual story content. Ugh. Come on, man. Let's see what we drew. You know what's absolutely fun? What's absolutely fun, and what I absolutely love, is that apparently this game right now at this time has 8 viewers, or at least when I started streaming, and I have 5 of them. It's a good feel. I guess once the gacha elements were revealed for this game, the hype kind of died down a little bit, which I find is really unfortunate, but can't win them all. More for me. I just hope that means that support for this game isn't going to die down like super quick. Okay, I think that's the event sword for Sephiroth. Nice. Okay, so that's both swords for the banner. That's good. I haven't even pulled that yet for my iPad, so that's good times. I've got enough blue crystals that I should be able to get that stamp even if I get one for each pull, which it looks like is going to be the case. That's fine. That's fine. Anything the gacha system is swayed me more towards the game. Well, that's good to hear, Dusk. I really hope you get to enjoy it at the very least somewhat. The main reason that I got into Ever Crisis is because of the promise of expansion of lore, and I've already gotten that. So there is a spot where they focus on Final Fantasy VII, the first soldier, which is, I don't know if you recall, there was a battle royale game that took place in the Final Fantasy VII mythos. And what the first soldier, yes, there we go. Like dead on, perfect. And what the first soldier looks to do is expand on the mythos from the first soldier. And it's already told me some stuff about Sephiroth that I'm kind of here for, and expands his character, and I don't know if it makes him more relatable or not, but it's still really interesting. As somebody who's like super hyper into Final Fantasy VII lore, it is super important that there's something like that on there. On Twitter, 15 minutes ago, per Coach Lalonde, Jeff Petrie did not skate with, son of a bitch. Well, I mean, better him than somebody else, I guess. Thank you for the update on that one, though. I was going to play it, but the reviews for the game were making it... What are the reviews saying, Dusk? Like, I knew I was going to play the game. I knew I was going to enjoy the game. So seeking out reviews seemed like kind of a misnomer. It was like, well, okay, do I want to talk myself out of playing this game? No. Just flip through Twitter real quick to give you a retweet. Well, thank you. Thank you for the retweet, Starberry. Okay, so now we want to go with some proper equips. Let's go into party. Let's go and do an autofill, because I think this will boost our party power a little bit. Not by much. Why? Oh, yeah, because those are level 20 items and they just have level 1s. Makes sense. So let's do some enhancing. This guy. We'll enhance this one and the old, what do you call it? The old event sword for Cloud as well. We'll let Cloud just head up the party for a little bit. Do we have... We should have the ability to overboost. Why not? Okay, whatever. That's fair, I get that. I prefer to look at reviews because I have a bunch of games I want to play and limited time to play them due to work. Yeah, you know what? I get that one right there. That kind of hits me where I live. One of the one of the things that I had to deal with was trying to prioritize, because not only am I playing games, I'm also streaming. On Monday, Wednesday, and Friday evenings, I'm playing Sea of Stars, and for the time being, not only am I trying to balance games that I want to play, but also games that I want to play on stream. So I want to find ones that are going to be entertaining to people who are watching on stream as well. So there's a lot to consider. And here's an example of overboosting, by the by, and how it works. So there's that. And then the icon for it turns red, as opposed to yellow, which is great. I already have an overboosted item. Boost! Now, will those go on to Cloud's thing? Yes, they will. Alright, now, we got a little bit of a power boost. We were at 15,000 when we started today. Now we are at 17,000 and we haven't even played a single mission yet. Let's see. I said we would do story. Ooh, Reno. Oh, Aerith, do we have anything for you? You really need some boosting too, because you're going to be my healer. Or I'm going to try and make you my healer anyway. Save some for her secondary weapon. Do we have enough for this? No, not even close. I thought I had a legendary for her. I guess not. A little surprised. Hey, Ashing. Good morning and welcome. So many new people to the chat. I guess this whole doing streams at 11 thing is really working out. Thank you for tuning in. How are you doing today, Ashing? I hope you're well. It's all of us office workers trying to dodge real work. Ain't that the truth? That's all I hear about. I don't condone getting yourself in trouble, but if you can manage to do it without getting yourself in trouble, then by all means, please, come in. Prevent the burnout. I'm all for that. Steel company. What is the phrase I always used to say? I saw it on like those old school like printouts that, you know, old people would fax to one another, you know, basically old people memes. And what was the one that said is like, I make a penny while my boss makes a dime. That's why I like to steal company time. I work better at night, so I usually end up making the time between midnight and 2 a.m. I mean, that's fair. If you can make up the productivity, then by all means, do not let me stop you. Hell, don't let me stop you at all. You do what's good for you. So long as it's good for you. You know what I mean? Alright. Some weird equipment. Aerith has got a umbrella. And Cloud has... I don't even know what to call that. The science experiment. Or just me half-assing somehow, still convincing everyone. See, the difference here, Starberry, is you are crushing it. You're not just appearing to. It is hard to be in that work environment, in my opinion, and just appear. You'd have to be in a retail position to appear like you're crushing it, but not actually be doing anything. There's a difference, I think. Hi, Reno. Sup, dude? Can you imagine how much harder I would crush it if I actually worked 8 hours a day? You know what? Honestly, that would go one of two ways. That would, like, I think your good relationship or good-ish relationship with your other co-workers would sour because you'd be making them all look bad, or the bar for expectation would be set higher and the stress levels would just be through the roof. Like, absolutely through the roof constantly, because everybody would be expecting you to be turned up to 11 every single day. Well, yeah, because, you know, you're good. I don't have the music on. I should just... I don't know why the title screen music insisted. Let's go with this. For now. I'm not sure why. Maybe I turned it off for stream or something like that. Yeah, that's probably it, honestly. I've had some silencing problems as far as I've had some silencing issues with certain game music, and there's some recent problems specifically with Final Fantasy VII tunes. One of my old SoundCloud accounts got attacked because a guy who will remain nameless has decided to claim copyright over several Final Fantasy VII tracks. And I am in the middle of a dispute right now with that person and with SoundCloud to get that sorted. There are some places where everyone just slacks off all the time anyway, when the bar is super low. Yeah, like roughly 50% of every retail job I've ever worked. I get that vibe. I know it. Wait, that was that not the chapter I just played? Yeah, that's complete, so I gotta head off to another story, do I not? But that's not... Oh, I have to do the first soldier stuff first. Wow. The Sephiroth stuff is so good. The thing is that the stuff about the first soldier team, Glenn's team, is just so, like, it's blah for the most part. It's some nice character development, but it's very typical, like, anime trope-ish kind of deals, and I'm really in there for the Sephiroth developments. And, like, I know they're there and more is coming, but... I skipped most of the pre-Sephiroth story scenes, to be honest. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't like missing out on Final Fantasy VII related lore myself. Whether it's good or bad, I've sat through damn near every bit of supplementary material. I've dug through more articles than I can count ever. I have done so much in regards to this, like, this I want to call it a franchise because honestly, the compilation of Final Fantasy VII is a franchise to me. And it's funny because out of the 4 of the characters in this that are highlighted, them being Glenn and these two, Matt and we'll see her name in a second because I keep forgetting the other two's names, honestly. Between all 4 of them, Sephiroth being as he is still by far the most interesting character, like by a long shot. And I guess for me that's just by virtue of expectation. Team Green Matcha Tea. That could be taken a few different ways. I am not a fan of matcha tea. So I'm sitting here going, okay, so something that pretends that it's is deep and tasty, but really truly isn't. Oh. Like their Japanese names, or are the Japanese names the same? Because Green, so Glenn, Matt, and God, who's the other one? Lucia. That's one that throws me off. Okay, so in Japanese it would be Rusha or Lucia here. Well, yeah, it's the L&R thing. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and skip because honestly, this stuff, if you want to talk about it, you want to find out about it, I'll be more than happy to talk about it. In what takes several chapters can be talked about in about 15 minutes. So if you want a heads up on the lore for the first soldier stuff, I'll be more than happy to expand on it. I can't sit through it here. It's not happening. Sorry. Imagine they're like, you know, in the peak Squaresoft time, where they're pulling names from like mythology from different cultures and stuff like that. They're coming off as really deep and intense, and then Final Fantasy VII hits Cloud, Squall, Lightning, Tidus, and it's just like all the most derivative names on the planet. And then now we're naming characters, entire teams of characters after T. Like, come on, man. That's something. Let's see. So I nailed out. So 7, 8, Then there's Zidane. Zidane's an original name. I can think of Zidane. All right, fine. But then there's Tidus. Then there's Final Fantasy XI. We don't talk about Final Fantasy XI. Then 12 with oh my God, Vaughn. Nomura just looked at the first thing in the room and rolled with it. Doesn't it? That sounds very Tetsuya Nomura, doesn't it? Like, that sounds very much like something he would do. I would have to agree. That's likely the situation. I can't decide in my brain if that means that makes them look like arrogant or lazy, or maybe a little bit of both. Because to me, it's like it could equally be, I don't care, just name it whatever. Here, you got a cup of matcha tea there. Let's name the characters after that. Or we'll name them whatever. It doesn't matter. It'll still sell like hotcakes. Like, you know, it could go either way. Speaking of, it could go either way. We got, I think our pre-rolls are going to be up, yeah, in about 5 minutes. So just a heads up to all of our new viewers, how I do ads here, because I am an affiliate. Basically how I do it is I set up for 3-minute ad breaks every hour. This way we keep the pre-rolls from happening, and also we keep, you know, them from being more frequent. I try and make it so that way I go on an actual BRB screen, so that way nobody misses out on anything, and honestly gives everybody a chance to get up, you know, grab a drink, stretch your legs, do whatever it is that you need to do, or if you're at work, maybe take some time to just kind of breathe, give yourself some space, do what it is that you need to do. Hey, that's fine. I am looking and watch. Oh, man. Given how the nature of my old work was, yeah, I feel that. And I can already tell you guys, I am sorry that your work is like that. But it seems to be more and more of a common thing these days, doesn't it? Also, to answer your earlier ashing, you are very welcome. From having watched several streams myself, like, I'm not just a streamer, I'm also a viewer, and I also appreciate other people's streams, and I appreciate the content that people put out there. I know what I appreciate as well. So, at the end of the day, there was a few streamers that did a thing, and I can't really do as much because I'm not partner, but it is a thing that I appreciate. It gives me some time. Like, a lot of times it's, I gotta go to the washroom, or I gotta take care of this, or I want to write this down, or I want time to do something else. Like, I guess I just appreciate not feeling left out by virtue of not having subscribed. And while I do not discourage subscriptions for what they give me and for what they give you guys back, but also I don't want to discourage people from viewing my stream because they don't want to subscribe. I don't want people feeling like they're being left out. I don't want people feeling like they can't participate in chat for a while because Twitch is the way Twitch is. That's unfair, and I want to include as many people as I can. I probably mentioned it a million times, but I'll mention it again. I have no aspirations of becoming this huge, like, full-time streamer or anything of that note. I just want to create a community that lifts each other up, that sits down and enjoys a video game or two, that talks about stuff. I know how cool it is when I get to sit down and talk about stuff that I've theorized, or, you know, talk about games that I want to play, or how it feels when I get excited about something. Like, you gotta understand, like, there's a lot going on for me in that regard, and that's all I want. That's it. So if I do something, it may be just as equally for you guys as it is for myself. Oh, also, I should really change that because my coffee thing doesn't go to the CPF anymore. Let's see, is it on timers? Yes it is. Alright. Let's, while we're waiting on this battle to go out, can I not just edit this? Yes, there we go. Thankfully, it's a fairly easy edit. There we go. I have a CPF button for my Twitch. I don't need to add that to the coffee. It's really not encouraging people to come out and do anything, so I may as well just kind of cut out the middleman on that one, and hopefully people will just show up on my coffee to help me out, because I would really appreciate the help. Guess that's what that really boils down to. Okay, just checking something real quick. We're gonna go ahead and... Oh, did I... Is it that time? Yeah, it most certainly is. Alright, so we're gonna go to our ad break. I'll be back in about 3 minutes, folks. In the meantime, go to the washroom, get yourself a drink, stretch yourself out a little bit, and I will return in a little bit. See you then.
Oh, there's no way you could have gathered what that was from. From doing that for the first time. Oh, I love
Fuck, man. That's bullshit. You know it. Holy shit! Holy shit! Sup? Right in. And thank you for the follow, Zach. Taking a break. Yes, silly bitch. I love Nanami for the record. I think she's an absolute... Alright, folks. So, funny little story. I'm going to turn this down just a smidge. So, me and Star were talking about some stuff, earlier, like I would say a few days ago. We were trying to figure out something with regards to a house across the street. We were trying to figure out, or I was asking questions rather, about a place across the street and why it seemed like the place was abandoned, because didn't it just sell and then it was nobody really moved, or somebody moved in and then moved out again or something like that, and then the place is empty and practically abandoned. Well, I was wondering something today, because it seemed like there was a construction crew that showed up yesterday, I want to say. Yeah, yesterday I think. And they were pulling stuff out, like appliances and stuff like that, out of the house, and then they were just throwing them into a dump truck and taking them out. So I'm thinking, okay, they're remodeling the place, right? If that's what's going on. They're going to remodel and then like flip it or something like that, right? Today they are tearing it down. So I was wondering why I have headaches, why my sinuses feel like hell, why my stomach has been feeling just marvelous. It's because they have a crane out here, and instead of like just piecing out sections, no, they are just using the shovel part of a steam shovel to demolish the house. Like a good half of it now is nothing but rubble on the foundation. It's crazy. Like there's probably all kinds of like insulation and drywall and God knows what else in the air, and it's it does not feel good. I was opening windows because it was supposed to be warmer today, thinking, oh yeah, it's gonna be great, it's gonna feel awesome. And I'm thinking, well, okay, I've got a little bit of headaches, I got a little bit of going on in my throat, thinking that was because I was using some pretty intense cleaners when I was cleaning upstairs, thinking, alright, that's easy to explain away. Yeah, no, 100%. And I kind of recognized one of the guys that showed up there while we were on break because of the job I was last at. I didn't say anything, of course, because I didn't really care for the person, but I recognized them. So, funny thing. Just some funny stuff. Why do we want to call it funny, really, per se? It is what it is. Let's continue, shall we? So we're gonna go for, what is it? I think I dedicated about an hour and a half to each game, so we're gonna play a little bit more of this. We're gonna get some more story content out of the way, then we're gonna pivot and do Magic the Gathering Arena in about roughly 20 minutes. Hopefully everybody sticks around for that. It'll be an awesome time. Yes, I am aware. And if it seems like I'm flying through these, it's true. I have these, so the main character, Glenn, is equipped with some release day stuff that I got for pre-registering. So that gave him a boost. Getting all this stuff for the other characters prior to even exploring their chapters helped as well. I really was just over-prepped for the first few chapters. The first few chapters also like nothing sauce story-wise, so just gonna try and get through them as much as possible. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's what I've been looking for. I'm wondering how long it would take for me to get to that. Yeah, it's gonna try and teach me about it. Which is fair, I guess. It doesn't know I've been through all this. Bless me. Holy moly. Oof. So another way that you can customize your character, it is in a linear fashion, mind you, don't get me wrong, but you have a character growth thing that you can use these consumables for. And yeah, that was a heck of a sneeze because of the stuff that I was telling you about. Oh. Yes. I don't need you to tell me what I can buy. Thank you. I'm very well aware. And then there's these sections. Not my favorite, but I guess they kind of try and go for the legitimate, you know, Final Fantasy VII vibe. Where you can kind of walk around in an environment and pick up items and fight random creatures and stuff like that. It's not my favorite thing in a gacha game, but at the same time, you know, again, gives off legitimate Final Fantasy VII vibes, so it works.
Came up short today. Feels like I fell 1,000 times. Nothing but doubt to flood my mind.
Okay.
'Cause sometimes it's hard to remember.
Just checking up on a few things before I move on. Want to make sure I have all my ducks in a row before I start doing magic. So that's one where, while it looks like I'm kind of decking around here, I get serious about magic. Ask anybody I've ever played against, I can get pretty damn serious about magic. And I plan on getting animated. So we'll see how well that goes. I'm gonna try and remind myself this isn't one of those solo boss runs. So this is just I'm exploring to actually proceed through the area, because it's story content, not solo content. I think next time we're gonna focus on like talking more about and doing weapon enhancement and showing you know, how to deal with materia and how to handle that stuff. I may end up making like tutorial videos and stuff like that, because I feel like if people give this game a solid chance, they'll probably enjoy it a little bit more. And I think part of it is understanding the mechanics of the game and not just looking at it as, you know, a cheap cash grab. This way?
was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was the Billy O.T. The winds blew hard, her bow dipped down below me. Bully boys blow. Soon may the weatherman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. She'd not been 2 weeks from shore when down on her a right whale bore. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale and go. Soon may the weathermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Before the boat had hit the water, the whale's tail came up and caught her. All hands to the side harpooned and fought her when she dived down low. Soon may the weathermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. No line was cut, no whale was freed. The captain's mind was not on greed, but he belonged to the whaleman's creed. She took
But just to
that
give you
ship
guys a
in
reminder, if you guys like what you see and you want to follow for more information, see what else I do, feel free to check out my Discord. The link for it is right there. And all you gotta do is click the link.
There were only 4 and still that whale did go. Soon may the weathermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. As far as I've heard, the fight's still on. The line's not cut and the whale's not gone. The weatherman makes his regular call to encourage the captain, crew and all. Soon may the weathermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Soon may the weathermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go.
What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let them burn it out. Sell them to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake it to the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Listen up now, because we're never dropping out.
So when I go to switch to Magic, we're gonna go on a small BRB. I will not play ads, just so that way I can switch inputs and move the game over. So it'll be about 5 minutes before I do that. And it shouldn't be too much of an issue. So it shouldn't be too long. Actually, let's do it now. And that way, we're all good to go. So, oh man. So I hope everyone got a nice taste of Ever Crisis. I'll go ahead and switch back to the main screen here, and then I will go on our BRB screen, and then when I come back, we'll be playing Magic. So see you guys in a couple of minutes. Riken, and thank you for the follow, Zach.
I'm a little young, but you don't know what I've become. Can't you see it in my face? The demon living in disguise, but you can see the killer in my eyes. I've got a look you can't escape. 僕の未来は誰にもわからない。皆は僕をダメなやつと思う。鏡を見つめる僕を見避けているけど中には大きな力希望がある。 Maybe I'm a little young, but you don't know what I've become. Can't you see it in my face? A demon living in disguise, but you can see the killer in my eyes. I've got a look you can't escape. You can't escape.
Oh, there's no way you could have gathered what that was from doing that for the first time. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh.
Alright, so now we just have to switch over, and I can't do that until I'm actually in the scene. There we go. That's the game I last captured. Oh boy. Let's see what art accounts are following me on Twitter now.
What you think about?
And yeah, it is an art. I like how some of these artists, they think they're being slick by not like putting the stuff in their about, and then all they're retweeting and tweeting about is the art that they've made for people. And I'll tell you, each and every one of these, and I'll not downplay art of any sort, but if you're gonna cookie cutter and completely derive from other people's works in such a place that it's pretty much like Canva stuff, essentially, you know, give a discount or something. Like, I'm not asking for everybody to be original, but if you're taking the bulk of somebody else's work and you're just replacing the text and a vector image, you need to either give credit to the original artist, or you need to like not take credit at all or barely charge for it. Because I feel like that's taking away from the original artist. That's just me. Personally, I think half these accounts could serve to not exist and nobody would be any wiser for it. Not my deal. We live in a capitalist society, so that's how we, you know, some people get by. I didn't think getting into the main title screen would take this long. Or the main menu. Like, is this screen just trolling me? It never takes this long. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go right back on BRB while I get this app restarted.
I'd rather be a dreamer, I'd rather be free, I'd rather be a leader, I'd rather be a queen, I'd rather be a singer in a trashy cover band. I'd rather be a closer, I'd rather be clean, I'd rather be a poser in a magazine, I'd rather be pretty much anything else than your machine.
Okay, puts her facing off. Almost face down on the ground.
There we go. And like I said, look. Doesn't take that long. Let's get our cards. Let's get moving. I don't think I need to turn yet. Music's already off. It's cool. It's also sorcery. Costs 5 mana. And yeah, that's a commander card for sure. Not great. As like a late game bomb. Alright, so for anybody who's new to Magic, welcome. For anybody who's an experienced Magic player, welcome to you too. We are just seeking here to get some games out of the way and try and increase our rank. See how we do with that. Hopefully well. It's not terrible, it's not great either.
I'd rather be a dreamer, I'd rather be free, I'd rather be a leader, I'd rather be a queen, I'd rather be a singer in a trashy cover band. I'd rather be a closer, I'd rather be clean, I'd rather be a poser.
Mono white deck? Oh, sure. That is not good. Turn 2 Young Pyromancer is not awful. Having 2 Young Pyromancers is also not awful. I feel like, yes, that lose all abilities? No, just pacifism. I don't plan on attacking much with Young Pyromancer. It was just, it's open, so why not?
It's plain and simple, dear. I'll still be here when you're gone. You gather souvenirs,
Okay, that's better.
but I will never be your pawn. Your pawn. Your pawn.
Is this gonna be GG already? Like, I think I missed 1 land drop. Okay, I still got you 2, 4, 6. So, not quite end the game, but.
But I can
Ooh, pardon me. Oh, you had to discard. There we go. Let's draw some cards. Yeah, that's GG. Nope. Oh, Celestia deck. Alright. Wait. Squirrels? Really? Okay. And, I mean, how do you want to dole this out? Like, easy peasy. Alright. I kind of half expected that. That's fine. Come here for the Ever Crisis, but don't stay for the magic. I definitely figured that might be a possibility. That is okay though. Hopefully we'll get a new stream of Magic fans. We shall see. A lot more people watching Magic content than there is Ever Crisis, so I don't quite have it cornered like I did Ever Crisis, I guess. No, I'm not keeping that.
Have I become a little too shy for love? I've been hurt before, all's fair in love and war. So I snuggle up close.
That's better, question mark. I really don't want to keep mulling down though. That wasn't bad. Oh man. Alright. Okay. Oh man, I wish I could have countered that. I know. Oh yeah, I have a cancel right there, but. All right, fine. Okay, so we have a bounce target. Oh, pardon me. Holy moly. Yeah, nope. Not in this deck. Not with the Simic Ascendancy in play.
What if I go against my heart instead of confessing from the start? What if I miss out on the life meant for us? I need you by my side.
Playing on my toes here, because I'm not sure how this deck is going to go. I mean, it's very clearly Simic, it's very clearly dealing with counters. I just do not have a bounce card in hand, and I don't really have answers. No, you are not ramping, sir. And or madam. I'll take that. One of my favorite counter spells, like period, ever, right here. It's called Ionize. It's a, is it color spell? However, it's a counter that also deals damage. It is a counter burn spell, and that is like one of my favorite things. Shit. Okay, yep, there's the fight. We cannot let that pass, though. What is this? Okay. Oh, pardon me. Oh, man. Hydrocrasis. No. No, you don't know. You don't get to. Go ahead and get your trigger, though.
Something's wrong, I feel it circling like vultures around my brain. Couldn't see the danger in your eyes.
Okay, I'll take that.
Got me spinning now like water to a drain.
Okay.
You were perfect
Fine.
till I realized you hadn't shown your face. You sing a pretty song.
There's my bounce back. So the idea of the perfect counter for this, perfect counter to their deck, is because Simic Ascendancy here basically works in such a way that whenever he puts, or they put counters on basically any creature they control, this also gets a counter as well. When it has 20 counters, they win the game, regardless of circumstances. Now, the answer to that is right when they get close to the 20 required, bounce it. The card loses all counters and goes back to hand. I'm gonna save that. curiosity, really? Alright, I have to use it. As much as I hate it, I have to draw a card. Alright, well, at least I didn't lose a bounce spell. And now they have to recast it. So, not a complete loss.
It's over, same story. You lose to love and
No, I'm gonna wait.
it's over, same story. You lose to love and glory. You sing a pretty song to drag my heart along.
Okay, recasting Civic Ascendancy.
You're ringing out your praise. Your love's a wrecking, you know it's wrong. It's
Fine.
same story.
Yep. When it gets bigger, you deal 9 damage.
It's over, same story. You lose to love and glory. Living every day in your head for free. You can tap away.
Tip for 2, buddy.
Hear you scream. You can break the keys. Spread your toxicity. Your world outside reality.
And now I get to scry. Oh no, they get to scry, my bad.
Enough to go insane. Living in the dark hasn't treated you well. You're building your own prison.
Not the ideal for this deck, but it works.
Did I brush you off? Is it your lack of friends? We never met. Even if you pretend, am I in your deck? I don't know you nothing. Don't say something you'll regret.
Yeah, can't do anything about that. Go for it, bud. Does not have haste. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I have to block it. I don't have a choice. Yeah, go ahead, get your free land that you're not gonna play. I have no means to draw cards. That's it. That's game. That was not a good situation by any stretch of the imagination. I made that game last about as long as it could, and I still lost miserably. That's okay. Move on to the next. Move on to the next.
I said, call my name. I freeze, I burn, I flame. I love
All right.
the same.
Yeah, that's good. I'll take that. Like, it's not the best. It really depends on my top deck, but I don't have a turn one, so I'll put that in tapped.
It's on my face. I cannot hide from the mistake my parents made. I'm never moving on. Not made from love, a remnant of a selfish motive. Was I needed? Do I need it to go wrong? Polarized, inherent pain pumping through my
Well, this person is there. Like, I know they're there because they took a mulligan. There we go. Played the World Tree. Oh, boy. Well, I feel like I'm going to be at an advantage for a little bit. Especially considering I drew that mountain. Oh, 2 tap lands in a row. You're playing Triumphs? Are you gonna go 5 color? I guess we shall see. Sure, I'll go for 5 damage on turn 3. Ah, Soul Warden. Alright. Fair enough. The counter to attack like mine. Okay, I guess. Sure. I'll sit on my hands until you cast spells, and then I'll counter them. Sure, you'll gain life, but you won't get to play anything. Congratulations.
Came up short today.
Nothing? Okay. You're not really gaining enough life to really make...
Oh, there we go.
Sometimes it's hard to remember why I ever started racing with my dreams. A restless December, feeling I was meant for more than I believed. I'll never surrender.
Yep, that's fine. Not fair. Rate I burn. I don't need to worry about them gaining a little bit of life. Staying ahead of their token generation is way more important. What is that? Oh, that can be bad. I really should have... Oh, never mind. Yeah, that's fine. I will be on my heels defending from angels, but... Oh no. Okay. Is that the one that locks my... Yeah. Shit. Oh, well. Now things just got saucy as hell. Okay. Okay.
It's hard to remember everything I've done that's brought me to this place. I started with embers, now a raging fire is burning in it.
So long as I can stay ahead of their angel generation now, I should be fine. Right now, they should be just one every turn, is it? Each end step. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Just saw this from Chris Johnson on Twitter. Can confirm the NHL is rescinding the rule that prevented players from using pride tape on ice this season. Expected an official announcement come shortly.
Okay, so obvious take. Why did you prevent it in the first place when the first person that did it, you were like, you took it back? What was the point? What was the literal point, Gary? What was the point? What were you trying to prove? Fucking idiot. Fucking idiot. That's like saying, I'm gonna start enforcing traffic tickets, but the first moment somebody breaks a traffic law, you rescind that enforcement. What is the point?
Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. She sharp and down on her, a right whale bore. The captain called all hands and swore he.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be game for us here. So for anybody who isn't following hockey outside of me and Star today, basically what ended up happening was, for whatever reason, oh yeah, well fuck. For whatever reason, probably in a boomer attempt to avoid controversy and negative attention for the league. Is this infinite? No, it was just a lot. Yeah, you know what, I'm gonna give you the satisfaction of attacking. In an attempt of some sort, again, probably a boomer attempt to prevent negative image effects for the league. They prevented teams from being able to, I think it's just the pride tape. So by pride tape, it's like the rainbow tape that they can put on their sticks. I think stick tape is weird on carbon sticks to begin with, but that's neither here nor there. I think it's a tradition thing. The point here is that it was stupid that they put it in place in the first place, the ban on it, and then to rescind it the moment, and I mean almost the exact moment that somebody went out and broke the rule anyways. It seems like they were just testing the waters. Who's gonna come out and break the rule? And then when that does happen, what is the response gonna be? And then when that response has turned out to be positive, the league can come out and go, "Well, this was our intention all along." Like, come on, man. Just look like idiots. So I'm gonna go to an early ad break. That way we get a nice clean hour, give or take, of Magic to get to since we're in between games. So I will see you guys in a few minutes.
We won't let the world burn away, burn away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake it to the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To play. Hate is pain.
specific stationary spot. There's only one video and it's in freaking Japanese.
And we feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake it to the back of the pack, kill it anyway.
That's bullshit. No.
The world's mistakes. Wake it to the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Maybe I'm a little young, but you don't know what I've become. Can't you see it in my face? But even living in disguise, where you can see the killer in my eyes. I've got a look you can't escape. 僕の未来は誰にもわからない。皆は僕をダメなやつと思う。鏡を見つめる僕を見下げているけど中には大きな力規模がある。Maybe I'm a little young, but you don't know what I've become. Can't you see it in my face? Disguise, but you can see the killer in my eyes. I've got a look you can't escape. You can't escape.
Holy shit. Right in. And thank you for the follow, Zach.
No one understood the world that I was making. Look me in the face and tell me I was making. Maybe I'm a little young, but you don't know what I've become. Can't you see it in my face? Even living in disguise, but you can see the killer in my eyes. I've got a look you can't escape.
That was cool. That was amazing. I'm clipping the shit out of that. Oh. I think that's the first bolt I've actually seen on
Any
screen.
gems you get that we've already donated, sell them.
Strike, I think we can go with a family attack on the other and just kind of auto out. We finally got to see
What you think, what you think about when you're born into a fire? But let 'em burn it out. Sell 'em to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake it to the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Listen up now, because we're never dropping now. Beat the odds, beat the big house. The brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger
don't
than
cook off
ourselves.
it is.
We won't let the world burn away. Burn away. We feel betrayed.
lost the princess.
We were raised
And then the
Wake it to the back of the pack, kill it anyway.
shit. Alright, so, sorry to catch you up. I've been walking around like a dummy trying to find this character. All I had to do was stand in that stationary spot. That's specific. Stationary spot.
Got my number figured out. I'm only born in drought and brevity. And if I'm not the soul of your design, I blatantly decline your remedy. Don't box me in. Don't, or I'll leave. I'd rather be a dreamer. I'd rather be free. I'd rather be a leader. I'd rather be a queen. I'd rather be a singer in a trashy cover band. I'd rather be a closer. I'd rather be clean. I'd rather be a poser in a magazine. I'd rather be pretty much anything else than your machine.
No. The challenging cooks came in and said, I poisoned your storage prison. And working with moldy eggs, don't know what
I wasn't always just a
Oh, sorry about taking a little bit longer than usual, guys. Had to use the washroom.
in reverie. And I can burn it brighter than the sun. I have a golden gun inside of me. Don't box me in. Don't, or I'll leave. I'd rather be a dreamer. I'd rather be free. I'd rather be a leader. I'd rather be a queen. I'd rather be a singer in a trashy cover band. I'd rather be a
Okay. Thank you, Star. I'm a little bit elevated about this Pride Day thing, and this doesn't really affect me, and this doesn't really, like, help or hurt me in any way, shape, or form. I just think that if the NHL and anyone, corpo-wise, by that measure, if they're going to try and align with a cause or be against a cause or try and draw their line in the sand in regards to the health of the organization in any way, shape, or form, they gotta stick to it, man. Especially where it's causes that help people. They've publicly shown support for causes in the past that either get entirely rescinded or they just fade away from. The HDA is an example. The HDA is was what's called the Hockey Diversity Alliance, I believe. What is the other thing? They had I think the only thing they've really stuck by is a lot of the Canadian teams have this thing where they do stuff before the game to reflect, reparations for First Nations people. But I think that's more of an organization thing and less of a NHL thing. That's probably passed on down from Canadian government, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but the bottom line is that I think the NHL can do a lot more if they're gonna do it and be like every corporation on the goddamn planet and just do it to show support and not really do anything, then just do it whole ass, man. The HDA is another great example where they were less concerned with how it made them look and more concerned with just being shown as doing it. Okay guys, we finally did something to show that we feel that everybody should be able to play hockey. Are you guys happy yet? That's exactly how that felt. And I can't recall the last thing. I think the last thing that I heard about the HDA was something completely wrapped in controversy and stuff like that. It wasn't really any good. I think it was a player that was frontlining support for the HDA got wrapped in some kind of political nonsense or something like that. It was just, I don't know, man. Is that an excuse to do nothing? No. But I'm just saying that if you're going to do something, you know, like that, in that particular instance, if you're going to do something of that nature, you gotta put more of yourself into it, man. You gotta stick with it. This Pride Tape thing is just another example of the league just not known. It just doesn't seem like Gary really knows what he's fucking doing. I'm a little passionate about hockey. And that's particularly a subject that I'm not going to say hits close to home or anything like that, but it hits close to home for a lot of people I know. And I know they will probably appreciate wholehearted support, as opposed to just like lip service. Oh my god. I mean, it's an Orzhov deck, so there's gonna be kill spells in there, but shit. That's not cool, dude. It's not cool at all. Am I at? Yeah, I'm at 6 mana, so let's go ahead and get this out. Yeah, I don't need Valakut's Awakening. I'm gonna try an alternate win con this time around. Alright, that's understood. That's a good move. I like what I got here, though. Let's get Niv-Mizzet out. We have combo in hand. Let's get rid of that beat. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. Like at this point, fine. Locust God. Like, let's go. Okay. Let's see. I'll get you. Another Banehound. Alright. That's fine. I have 8 mana in total. Let's go with this first. I'll go with that. Did I pick up anybody new while I was out? Oh yeah, it looks like.
What if you're everything I need? A fire in my heart, the air I breathe. What if I'm incomplete
Cool.
without you by my side?
Well, if you're in here and you enjoy what you're seeing, be sure to toss me a follow. Best way to let me know that you wanna see more of what we're doing. I mean, you can always join my Discord, which is right here.
and help me figure it out, because we're still in the middle of new segments. Oh, that's not great. Oh, okay. So 1-1 pings suck now. Alright, I see how it is. Okay. I can deal with this. So basically this makes it so my 1-1 tokens just suck. I'm gonna try and mitigate that a little bit. We get another, yeah, there it is. That's game. Oh, hell yeah. We got there. That was a grind. Such a grinding game. Oof. I wonder what city bylaws are on in regards to just destroying a house. Like, there's gotta be a bylaw in place that means, like, I get some agency in regards to whether or not I want to breathe in house particles for the next day and a half. This doesn't look great. We're gonna ball that. This is better, mostly because I can play everything I have in hand. Shit. It's not crazy, but... Okay, that's fine. Let's make that an island. Wizard class goes out. Interesting. Okay, mono red or colorless with a splash of red? I mean, playing a wizard class is almost like telegraphing the type of deck you're gonna play, so I'm hoping this player doesn't quite get it right away, honestly. Okay.
Got me spinning now like water to a drain. You were perfect till I realized you hadn't shown your face. You sing a pretty song, but you drag my heart along. A siren serenade, you're ringing out your praise. Your love's a wrecking.
All right. They like landlocked right now. Oh, that feels bad. Taking a tapped land through Fabled Passage. Ooh. Ooh. Another, like, Sulphur Falls, really? I still haven't gotten a frickin' basic out there. Next turn, can I? No, next turn. In order to play, if I want to play Niv Mizzet, I've got to get a basic. Shit. That sucks. That's good play. That is a good play. What are you doing? Oros equipment in your telegraphing shadow spear. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go that route. Yeah. I've got plans. Alright, do I magic mirror first? Yeah. I am not at all telegraphing a Niv-Mizzet, though 3 lands, man, I do not feel bad. Like, that's Boros, and they're getting mana screwed big time. Ooh, that's yeah, that was red. That counts. This is a very focused spell. Exile target creature or planeswalker that's black or red, scry 1. At sorcery speed. Oh man, that spell feels terrible. Alright. Magic Mirror, do your thing. What do you have a response? You do have 1 open red mana, so I mean technically you could do a artifact kill spell at instant speed. Though given your last instant that you cast, was that an instant even? No, given the last spell you just cast, my faith in you having something like that is not very high. Thank you. Alright. Let's go. Niv-Mizzet. Can't be countered, so don't even bother. But you can respond. You're just not with a counter spell. It's really iffy, but you can get it off the stack. I'm pretty sure. And so the burn begins. Like legitimately, we burn it down this method and Niv-Mizzet turns into a train. Alright, this doesn't look like too bad of a hand. It's better because Steam Vents gets me into an island and mountain, which means Sulphur Falls doesn't come out tapped. Have to. Young Pyromancer out. So another thing I'll be working on between this stream and the next, we're going to be working on alerts. I keep
making a mental note to work on it. However, either A, finding the resources to do what I actually want is too difficult, or I forget completely. I found something while I was on one of our breaks, so I think I might be able to actually do it sometime in the near future. Yeah, no. Not getting into that. Yeah, that's really all you can do with your mana, right? Unless you've got good cards in hand, which obviously you don't, because otherwise you wouldn't have just done this. Yeah, go for it, bud. I'll keep it about even like this for a while if it means staying toe-to-toe with you. I like the art for that card. So nice. Ossification. When it enters the battlefield, exile a target creature or planeswalker is an O-ring that you put on a land. It's weird. It's very, very weird. We're gonna say no. In response, hell no. Play a good card. Yamu. Oh.
Nothing but doubt to flood my mind. 'Cause sometimes it's hard to
Okay, gotta get ourselves one land closer. Let's keep moving. They're very clearly behind on mana, it looks like. Okay, another tap land. It's one of those newer. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. Create a treasure token. Now you dumped all your mana into that, didn't you? Man, you must feel real good about that. Like, you dump all your mana into 3 open mana, and I'm in this in player. Just yikes, dude. Yikes. And the player just straight up loses that token because they can't go back to hand. So it's one of the reasons I really like bounce spells. Okay, so incubate is the function of this deck in particular. Is this like a precon or something like that? So I feel like that's what's going on here.
where my head has met my heart and they are beautifully right. But sometimes it's hard to remember everything I've done that's brought me to this space. I started with embers.
What is that? Essence of Orthodoxy. When it or another Phyrexian enters the battlefield under your control, incubate 2. Ooh, that could get gross. And it's a 4/4 flyer, so it's essentially an angel. All right. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. Okay, go ahead and get your 7 damage, man. I really don't care. I'm not so far away from, like, whittling down your life that I need to worry about. Why are you swinging out? That's game then. You have 1 open mana, whatever the hell this is, and like that's just game.
There once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was the Billy O T. The winds blew harder, bowed it down below me. Bully boys blow. Soon may the weathermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. She'd not been 2 weeks from shore.
So yes, I'll be working on alerts either tonight or tomorrow. Most likely tomorrow because we have a Starberry Jam stream coming up tonight, if all goes according to schedule, where she will be doing Animal Crossing New Horizons. I believe she'll be doing, I'm gonna say decorating, but if you want to find out for certain, you gotta tune in to find out for yourself.
No line was cut, no whale was freed.
Honestly, I think the island that you're working on, Star, is actually like finally getting to a point. I don't want to say finally, because I think it's been coming along really great as is, but I think it's really starting to take a form, and it's really becoming cohesive, and I'm enjoying some of the stuff that I'm seeing in regards to it. You're very welcome, Star. Okay. Life gain deck, perhaps?
As far as I've heard, the fight's still on. The line's not cut and the whale's not gone.
I'll go mono blue for the first 3 turns, sure.
Soon may the weathermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Soon may the weathermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go.
No, let's hold on to it.
What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let them burn it out. Sell them to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies
Doesn't have
fade
haste,
away,
but
fade away.
the idea of forcing that back into hand after dumping all their mana into it, that's old, like, that's a slow counter spell, essentially. Alright, there's my 1 red mana. You're not going to be able to cast both. Deal with it.
Listen up now, because we're never dropping out. Beat the odds, beat the big house. The brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away. Burn away, we feel betrayed.
Okay, so first off, that's not standing. Also, just a reminder while we're still here, it's not been scheduled yet, but I do want to do stuff leading up to Halloween, so my idea is, since my days are Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then I'm trying out Tuesday, Thursday, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a special set of streams on next Monday and Tuesday, so Halloween Eve and Halloween, I guess, where I'll play games from the Dark Pictures anthology.
they should be like one stream per game, so I will have to make a choice. They're all the same. Oh, here comes another big sneeze, I think. Yep. Oh, God. Feels marvelous. Oh. Oh, that feels amazing, I assure you. Yeah, no, I'm screwed. Down there. Oh, man. Oh. Oh my god. Alright. So I overvaluated how close to platinum I was. I keep forgetting that the order of ranks is reversed, I guess. So it's like descending. So you start at 4, you go to rank 1, and then you move on to the different class, or however they call it. I've been competing with my Spotify this entire time. Yeah, probably. Oh well. That's what subtitles are for. Oh god, this game now with the other color. No. Another ugly hand. Better, but now I gotta give up 2 cards. I don't have combo in hand, so... yep. Looks like. I don't like mulling down to 2, but... or mulling down to 5, but hey. It is what it is. Yeah, that's not the turn one I would like, but... a green deck, ramping right off the hop. Yeah, I know, gotta answer that. Oh, Simic, or not Simic. Golgari. Yeah, I know. I'm good. So I got cards in hand that'll let me play basically whatever I draw. There's only 2 cards that I think are out of 4 mana that are more than 4 mana. Okay. Get angry. That's fine. That's cool. That's cool. Get angry. Get angry. Get salty. Get salty. More energy. More energy. Okay, what do? I mean, that's cool. That fits right at home in a Golgari deck. And you're of course gonna have tons of kill spells. Does that go for the throat? Yeah, it was. Of course. Alright. Yep. Fucking hell. This is gonna start sucking really bad. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll be able to cast whatever I draw.
Not if I just keep drawing lands. Oh man. Did I break the... I broke the cat things. Oh well. Let's do this again. Take a second. There we go. That's better. Hey look, it's Matt. Oh no. Oh, I didn't see the shoulder come out. Oh no. Well, that's it, folks. That's game. You know what? I'm just gonna call it now. Magic Mirror will legitimately kill me eventually. We don't need a preview. I'm gonna follow my own blade if they don't try it, if they don't eliminate me first. If not this turn, it would be next turn. Wait, did I? Okay. Thought I lost the game there for a second. I like the actual, like the application. Do. Alright, let's see here. Not good. Better. Still not good. Am I just gonna get screwed on opening hands now? This is the third game in a row like this. Alright, we're gonna mull down to 5. See what it gives me. No. We're just gonna go ahead and concede now. Save our time. Let's try a different deck. I think that's what this is trying to tell me. We need to try something different. We're not gonna build anything different. We're just gonna play standard with a deck I've affectionately called Huffington Post. I'm not gonna explain that for the sake of staying on Twitch. Okay. It's gonna be a mirror match. Sure, why not? Oh.
Okay, this is gonna be a stretch, but I might be able to combo off in this game. It's like I said, it's gonna be a stretch. Shit. I didn't even think of that. Had the mana for it, I didn't think they did. I have nothing. I have nothing. Good move. I didn't even see that coming. Oh, I thought that was too much mana to equip. Good game. I have cards that I need to put in that deck anyway, but I'm not going to do it now because I only got 10 minutes left in the stream. I say click. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Oh wait, does it rank from 1 to 4? So I'm at 3 now. I don't know. Whatever. Whoops. Let's try this one. I haven't played this one in a while. I have edits to make to that other Orzhov deck. I'm gonna have to take a painkiller once we're done. This will do. Kinda sucks, but this will do. Okay, I'll definitely take the opportunity to also play a land tapped. A better tapped land, but a land that's tapped nonetheless. Really. Okay. It's have to be 3 or 4. 4, yeah, okay. This card again. Okay. Oh, I didn't even pick nice lands. Alright. Exactly how I thought they were gonna do it. Alright, good.
Yeah. I'll take a Narset's reversal. Okay. Let's see what's happening here. Yep, take your 4 damage. It's fine. Okay, I'll take it. It's a prowess deck, in case you haven't figured it out. Good move. Good move. None of your creatures have... Wait, what? Oh man, that's not good. Yep. Okay. Oh, okay. Like, legitimately, just let me get one more. Let me counter or Narcissus reversal you. I could not care less how I do it. Like, you apparently do not know how Thing in the Ice works, and I am a-okay with that. The only way I get away with this is if... Wait, hold on, wait, what? Why? What? Huh? Why do it? What? I should have gotten the chance to counter that. Why couldn't I? I had the mana. Why wasn't I able to counter that? Well, I guess because Magic didn't feel like magicking, I lose this game. This particular match. Of course. That's just in time anyways. We gotta end the stream eventually, right? Oh, I should have been able to counter that. I don't know why the game didn't let me. Both my counters were instant speed. And it was an instant that came out. I should have been able to at least Narcissus reversal it. I had all the mana I needed. Yeah, that was stupid. Alright, whatever. Moving on. So yeah. That was a productive stream, everybody. Thank you for coming on out. Thank you for checking me out. I appreciate my 2 new two new followers. And thank you for the sub renewal, Starberry. I think that pretty much covers all the new stuff. I think this went well. I think we're gonna, for as long as we can, we're gonna keep doing the 11-2 thing. I don't know if we're gonna keep up with what I'm playing, but right now as it stands, it seems like a good fit. I'm enjoying it, so maybe it'll stick. Who knows? Best way to find out is to check out my Discord and join the discussion there. I'll have updates, and I'll also have the ability to participate in the discussion for this. So if you want to see something, or if you have any suggestions for anything that moves forward in the streaming, you let me know by going to the Discord. Give me a ping and say, Kenny, why aren't you doing this, you big dumb?
That aside, next stream will be tomorrow. We'll be playing Sea of Stars at 8 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time. Strawberry Jams' next stream will be, again, it'll be tonight at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, provided everything goes to schedule, where she'll be playing Animal Crossing. And that's about it. If you want to know more, check the Discord or check my socials. I have my schedules posted there. If you like what you're seeing, you're watching me on Twitch, feel free to throw me a subscription or throw me some bits while I'm live. If you like what you're seeing, you're watching this on YouTube, please like, share, subscribe. All things that take you no more than 2 seconds and would help me a lot. So I would really appreciate it. Outside of that, if you really, really like what you see, you could always donate to my Ko-fi. It'll be there, as the link is right here, as well as in the panels on Twitch, and also in the video description on YouTube, as well as my Throne Gifts list, in case you don't want to donate monetarily, in which case I wouldn't blame you. There's a lot of stuff there that would help increase the quality of the streams and increase quality of life for myself on stream as well, and also would help add segments to the stream that I would like to do for you guys. The best way to let me know what you do and do not want out of what I have there. That is all stuff that I do plan on bringing to the stream eventually. So yeah, there is that. That just about covers everything, I think. So with that in mind, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the chats, everybody. Thank you for being awesome. See you guys later. Be good to each other and be good to yourselves. Have a wonderful day. I'm out of here.
Did I brush you off?